Necrophos. I feel like you're playing into his hand then. That's why I like both the Ember and the Storm.
Oh, okay. Leshrac.
Different core.
The broad shoulders.
Really broad shoulders. He's got a big staff, and then he's got the crown.
And range of the Death Pulse of Matumberman. And with the creep wave being kept alive by the Death Pulse, they just kept going for it. Top lane stuns over on GH. Sylar will miss his split earth, and then GH decides to turn around. Rolling boulder forward. First blood is spilled. Mind Control will claim it. Sylar
die if Yang gets the point and toss on level 4.
He's bringing 6 tangos now. But the Splinter Blast from Fade is becoming more and more of a nuisance. And with the Avalanche, Kuro can't survive. Yang can finish the job. Well, Fade can finish the job while Yang is stunned up. DDC, now he's the one to be initiated on up on top lane. Sylar wants to land the stun, but he got hit by that boulder of GH, who will then roll in. Sylar body blocks it up. So Liquid, they're doing heavy amounts of damage with Clap coming off cooldown now. Mind Control wants to close the distance on the target. He'll find Sylar. Wyvern begins his TP over, but it's actually the Earth Spirit who dies first with the Arctic Burn. He's still slowed up, but Mind Control just can't outrun this. Ignited up, and the kill will go the way of Fade. Probably wasn't the intention.
Top fights draw out for this long. The Leshrac gets to cast multiple split lightnings.
Especially for the 5-minute bounty runes who are now coming under contest. DDC wants to fight more with Fade. Fade does actually grab the rune, but DDC is very, very low. They got Splinter Blast off cooldown in 1 second time. And Fade, well, he won't do much with it unless GH just can't tank. Okay, they got Shrine. DDC sacrifices himself.
The Lightning Storm is going to get cast multiple times, and you will be struggling. That's why we see Mind Control pick up that raindrop.
Matumba's feeling the kill in mid. Scythe comes down and connects. Mirana will fall. DDC and Faye were almost baiting with him. But with the Ghost Shroud, Matumba's trying to keep GH alive.
Straight into the Ghost Shroud. Just healed him up nicely. He had so much to work with. And it's you're happy with that if you're Liquid. You got a kill in a 2v3 and you got the core.
And they're going to get more. Yang on bottom lane. Bouncing around as Yang just gets kicked out. Oh, wait, really? GH actually helps him by kicking him, but it won't be enough for Yang to survive, will it? TP support's coming in for the Wyvern. You have to Cold Embrace instantly, and he's able to do so. Miracle and Kuro, they don't have the damage to actually inflict. Magic Missiles, Duncan Leafs hold Yang in position, but now Mirana will also join the fight. Leap forward into the Starfall. GH, the stars will kill him. Dazzle in the eyes as Kuro moves around the tree lines. The arrow will not connect. He's coming for a kill up on top. GH needs to be able to control up DDC a little longer to make it work. Rolling boulder, well off target. GH will be a little bit rusty on the compass, but with the help of Necrophos, they feel good to try and fight this one. Maybe not so great as Fade arrives for the blast, dropping GH very, very low. Just this spamming lightning of Sylar. It takes all of his mana to do it, so he's got nothing much more to give in this fight.
Wave of Matumbas was not in a position where it was likely he would walk forward to get CS.
Oh, they find an easier target. Mind Control, able to force the Brewmaster split, or maybe not. Stuns are out, and Brewmaster now starts to split. Nice. Shadow to close the distance. So, initial stun must connect to kill off Matumba, but they then still have to go through his resistance. Avalanche, toss, he's got 9-1 charges available, and GH arrives for the perfect double kick. Arrow will not be able to hit from Freeze just because this, but Sylar, is the damage still enough? He has to back off. He's so low, he's actually ticking out to the urn. The TP out should not, no, it's not in time. Double leaps from Freeze, rolling boulder in from GH, but Freeze is in the tree line TPing. Akura catching out in the courier at the moment. If they can pick that off before it actually reaches PL, they'll have a better chance of killing him off. If the delivery does come, but how much damage have they got? The hood was activated, and that allows him. He's juking with the illusion. They're trying to work out which one's the real miracle. The real miracle's gone northwest, but Sylar, 3 are down for Team Liquid, and Fade, he clipped the edge of the sentry, and that's why Mind Control blinked away instantly. They may not be so lucky, however, when the arrow connects onto Miracle. Leap forward. He was farming up the Ancients. Sylar was ready for him. GH wants to try and come be part of this fight. Turns on the magnetized baton. Scythe comes down. It doesn't find the instant kill, but the kill is still the result. Freeze leaped in to get that last connection into GH as Kuro.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate kill snipe with a wave of terror.
The lineup, actually. He is the position 1 for now.
Well, they're going to try and kill that position 1. Smoke into Smoke Gang. Kuro is going to be the first casualty of war. They'll get a stun off and actually This whole space for farming has just been so good because the observer wards of VGJ.THUNDER, they just see everything. Mind control, jumps in, all he wants to do is split, the slash is coming down and the Brewmaster split is off. Lestrak dies so quickly, he said you couldn't kill him, and well, that's just the caster curse. But Toman will find himself a double kill, chasing Yang down into the trees, Miracle's all over him, Tiny cannot escape, and Fate can do nothing. He's got curse available, but Brewmaster has continuously controlled him. Mind control will knock it off the back of Fade, GH will miss the kick, but with the urn and the jump forward, you know, Liquid are mopping up. Fade the last one to fall. 4 heroes lost in a...
Gonna die. They Veil, they cast all of Earth Spirit spells, and they Reaper him. I think there might have even been a Brew Clap in that one as well. And he can't survive that.
Yang, don't think he really wants to come out for this fight. Silas moving over, looking for his own stun after lightning, but Yang just can't survive. The arrow is good. Onto the Necrophos. The Pulse Nova from Silas can burn through him. A huge spree to end. It's Freeze who finds the kill, however, but a kill is a kill. Kuro will finally fall as well.
Liquid has the strong position here. They have the Brewmaster split. Necrophos is obviously extremely strong in these kind of fights where they're all together. The last time they got the kill, it was more of a fragmented fight. But in a true 5-on-5, it's tough until they get their BKBs. I'm pretty sure VGJ knew what was going on, but...
Silas coming for the mid. Gonna hit the stun over on GH. Matumban and Kuro are both in the neighborhood, and they just swap back in. The poor Ogre Magi and the kick. It connected on the Fade. He was coming in for the perfect curse, but it really is his own curse. Reapered Scythe to death.
He blinked into the stun. He saw 4 heroes together and he's like, yes, this is my free kill with Blink Curse. Unfortunately, bad angle. However, Miracle bottom is in a lot of trouble here.
But he can tank up. He just turned the hood on, actually survived through a lot, but can't get the shrine.
Not enough. That's a BKB. Freeze with another one. Miracle is actually dying a decent amount now.
Well, Silas in trouble. Bloodstone charges, say goodbye to him. There's no Reaper's Scythe available. Silas gonna burn the drum charge, trying to get around the Brewmaster, and wait, he actually... Sure, had to. Pop the Bloodstone. Kill himself off. GH battling against Ogre Magi with the help of Kuro. The two supports work together. The arrow flies in. Perfect 5-second stun. A lot of rebuttals across the middle side. So the Shadow Blade from Yang won't catch anybody by surprise. In fact, they're trying to catch him by surprise. Pull him back in. The Avalanche does miss its target. Toss is available. Just throws him up and back down again. Support's coming in from GH on the side. And, well, Yang goes invis. Dust is available. They got all the detection in the world to kill off this Tiny. And Fade will die as well on bottom lane as Miracle catches him up. So if he attacks, Starfall comes down. Miracle waits it out. He's got another 3 seconds of this invis and then isolates DDC. With the Diffuser Blade as well, DDC just can't outrun it. He can't stun it. I think he doesn't know which one's the real Miracle. And while that's going on, Team Liquid just go high ground. The BKB is up for Sylar. So he has the ability to farm, and now they'll instantly abuse it, and the stun even into the curse. They can't attack. They're stunning up the heroes who are meant to be killing off the Brewmaster. Now Mind Control can get the split off. They burn through the Aegis Immortal of Necro, as well as the life of Kuro. And they need to go again into Necrophos. He cannot survive this, or can he? With the scythe, he'll get a revenge on the Sylar and the dead body! He throws it forward to get the kill onto Necrophos, but this Magnetize is just so damn good from GH. They'll take the mid tower. Miracle arrives. It's like, well, this was a really great fight, everybody.
Yeah. I'm here, guys. Let's get the racks. Where's my Necrophos? Oh, well, okay, he's got to back off because of the Mirana buyback here, but yeah, big win for Liquid. And honestly, that could have gone real grim for them. I think if VGJ.THUNDER don't
they're tossing
their spells a bit.
Tossing Miracle back in again. They need the detection. Dust. It will be burnt off, so they can see Miracle. Freeze, however, can't outrun it. Thanks to Diffuser Blade, it just holds him there. There's no jumps available, and this is actually a real disaster for him. You'll wait for him to fall, and no Fade. Blink daggers away, just in time. The Brewmaster is looking for another target as Tiny underneath the range racks. Does Liquid really want to come back in for this fight? The answer is definitely yes. Kuro swapping in Yang. He's down for 50 seconds. Buyback is available, but this now makes the mid ranks possible, and Liquid, they'll stick at it.
This is the tricky thing, right? You really want to kill the Necrophos because he deals so much passive damage in the fight when he has the Radiance.
DDC, that was real late.
Kuro wanted to swap, doesn't get it though.
Oh, they get Mind Control. Yang, Arrow's going to be able to connect. Freezes BKBs. He doesn't want anything messing up with this. And the curse, it comes down just so Brewmaster will die. The side from Matumban, one of the very rare times it doesn't actually hit hard. Kuro is able to at least gather the gem back.
But Miracle
Freeze
finds
Sylar and Freeze. They're all here. Well, Sylar can probably burn the BKB to dodge that magic missile. Friends are coming in, Fades in the neighborhood, but he doesn't have the curse available. And Yang, Avalanche toss needs to create a lot of space. Avalanche does, so Sylar can walk off, and Wyvern has to take it for the team, but Sylar is still on the run, and GH is in front of him. Rolling boulders forward, puts the urn on. There's no jumping away from this. DDC's hunted down by Miracle, and VGJ.THUNDER
just overwhelmed them with numbers, really. It wasn't much else than that. VGJ's team was just totally fragmented. It hasn't been much to criticize, right? It's just landing absolutely everything.
Like the magnetize that happened underneath the tier 3 tower in mid, like that basically won the fight.
It's just they're taking turns when the heroes are strong at making the moves. And in the end, they both reap this huge reward as Miracle. Is that a full heart he almost has now?
That's almost a full heart. The swap, Sylar can't finish his TP out. To Moonlight Shadow Burn as well. The wave of terror flies forward, and here comes GH. Sentry Ward planted. Your Scepter is up, and Fate has to curse. Create some space, but Kuro just far enough away. Splinter Blast will come out. Nurse Spirit taking a lot of damage, but then Brewmaster into the split and the control. Sylar just cannot do anything right in this game. GH will roll out. He will die on the way out of there. Ignite was on his back from DDC, but because Mind Control has already got this great split off, he was looking for his secondary control kill. Well, maybe this Miracle does it. Double damage under tier 4 towers. He can't battle through.
Oh, nice blink.
Fades control, and yeah, he gets out before any attack can come. Freeze will now burn his own BKB. What is this? Avalanche toss up. Miracle just doesn't care. He's got his own heart. He wants to take the damage because he'll just regenerate. And Matalaman will arrive too. Aegis Immortal in hand. They're forcing VGJ.THUNDER to come out and fight. And Sylar, side goodbye. 2 minutes on the sideline, and GG is called.